You have at least 5 things available to you in your life that nobody can take away from you. Nobody can steal from you. I'm Betty. I'm glad that you decided to spend a moment with me. And I want to show you what those 5 things are. Now, I'm going to start with the number 5 one and work my way down to the one that's number 1 for me. And number 5 for me would be memories. Memories are things that we hold on to for the rest of our life. Nobody can take away your memories from you. Even if it seems like you're forgetting something, all it takes is just a spark, just a little reminder, and it all comes back. Our memory is a wonderful thing. We can bring back times we've shared with people that we love, places that we've been, and things that have impacted our life. Your memories are with you wherever you go, as long as you live. Now, the number 4 I want to share with you is learning. When you have learned something, that is on the inside of you. That changes you. It changes your ability to get something done. Learning could maybe be something formal, or learning something that gets you a job, an ability to work. Learning could be even something for a hobby, something to be able to create things. But when you've learned something, it gets inside of you the more you practice it. And it gets even stronger inside of you when you share that learning with somebody else. When you teach them how to do something, then you're even more firm in that. But when you've learned something, you can depend on that knowledge to be in you, and nobody can take that away. Now, for me, your number 3 would be your hopes and your dreams, your aspirations. Now, your hopes, you can lose hope, but nobody else can take it away from you. If you hold on to your hopes, then they'll stay with you. And it almost seems like when somebody challenges you and tries to take that hope away, it just gets stronger. We've all heard stories of people who had hopes that other people thought were just unrealistic, were impossible, but they held on to that hope. They held on to that dream. And when it's inside of you, when it's strong, and when it's something that you know that you want to accomplish, nobody can take that hope away from you. Nobody can capture your dream. And my number 2 would be your creativity, your resourcefulness. And that's just your ability to find a way to be able to make something work, to be able to get something done. Creativity, to think of something in a different way. And it might not seem like there's anything new to create, but it's a matter of putting things together in a different order in order to make things work, or in order to have something new. And I live in Guatemala, and the situation here is a little different than it is in some places, because people don't live on welfare. They don't have a lot of things just given to them. And when they have problems, economic problems, or just a problem of supply, they are awfully resourceful to be able to figure out ways to get around things and ways to make things work. And that's been an inspiration for me, because when we feel like something's impossible, I believe that there's always a way to make it work if we can be flexible, if we can be creative. And creativity is so important if you're artistic, if it's creating something physical or music or even writing stories. That creativity is something that is a source for you. And that creativity in you is something that nobody can take away. Now, the number 1 for me is faith. My faith in God is something that nobody can take away from me. And I've seen time after time that faith, when it's challenged by other people, it just gets stronger. If you really know what you believe and you're firm in that, it just grows and grows, because God doesn't change and God does not leave. And I don't know if you are in touch with the divine, but if you're not, I would encourage you to seek out faith and find out what that means for you, because that is something you can depend on and nobody can take that away. So I hope you can see that you really have a lot of assets in your life that you can depend on, that nobody can take from you, whether it's your creativity and resourcefulness, your hopes, your dreams, your memories. These things are inside of you, and these things are part of how your experience in life has changed you. So you can depend on having these things there when you're feeling in need, or if you're feeling a little bit wobbly, Just think about that. Because really, I think most of the time, we're a whole lot better off than we think we are. And I even made a video about that. So go over and take a look at it, and I'll see you there.